Have you ever wondered what somebody who's losing weight on intermittent fasting is actually eating? Well, stick around, because in today's video, I'm going to go over everything that I've eaten in the last week. So I started the week off, I had 6 pizza rolls, broke my fast on Saturday with those. And then right after that, I had some of the Tyson blackened chicken strips, which are just amazing. I love those things, been eating them a lot lately. We went out to dinner Saturday night to Taco Lu, a local Mexican restaurant. Had some chips and salsa. I had about 12 chips and some salsa, and then I had 3 steak tacos. After dinner, we went out and had some Brewster's ice cream. This is generally something, we like going out on Saturday and Sunday nights, having a little something after dinner. I love Brewster's ice cream. This is the Grand Central Station, and I had about 2.5 servings of that. Again, it's very important for me to find balance in my diet to make sure that I'm making the weight loss long term, and I'm not a big fan of cutting things completely out of your diet. You just have to balance, and I track the calories and I make sure that overall I'm still hitting my goals. Started Sunday off with some meatballs left over from New Year's Eve, and then right after that I had 5 servings of the Tyson blackened chicken strips. So in the new year, I'm looking to hit a new calorie target. I've taken it down from about 2,800 calories to about 2,400 calories. I still have about 25 pounds to lose to hit my goal weight of 180, and I'm looking to be there by April. After that, I went out to the Academy Sports Store, and the next thing I had was 3 servings of this beef jerky. For dinner, I had broccoli, cheese, and rice casserole. And then for dessert, just to make sure that I hit my protein target for the day, I had a protein shake with peanut butter and sugar-free caramel syrup. Started my work week off with a rotisserie chicken from Publix. Again, swapping out the rotisserie chicken for the tenders. And then I had 2 of these boxes of raspberries. They were buy one, get one free. Came home, had some mixed nuts as a snack. I got so used to weighing these out, I know that a handful is a serving. And then for dinner, my wife made chicken fried rice. I believe this is a Weight Watchers recipe, but it is absolutely delicious. And there's my oldest girl there. She wanted to make sure that she got a little time on camera. And then, of course, her little sister couldn't be left out. Again, it's important for me, being a father, a husband, a working dad, to find a balance in my meals. So you'll notice that a lot throughout what I'm eating. I try to keep it fairly simple because I know the thing that is going to lead to my success is sustainability. I've done crash diets my whole life prior to intermittent fasting. And anytime you go too extreme with a diet and something you can't sustain, that's when you end up falling away and putting the weight back on. So I try to have balance, and I use intermittent fasting to do so. After dinner, I had an apple. And right before starting my fast, I had one of these pre-fasting bars by Fastful. If you're interested in checking them out, I'll leave a link in the description below. Now I'm going to talk about this in a little bit, but I broke my fast with some pizza. Not generally what I like to break my fast with, but you'll hear kind of my thoughts on it. I was absolutely ravenous and probably didn't make the best choice there, and tried to correct that by having the pizza and then going to Smoothie King a little later on and getting a chocolate mocha coffee protein smoothie, which was just almost all protein. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. And the last thing that I had on Tuesday was these Tyson blackened chicken strips. Hey, so it's like 9 o'clock at night, I think like about 9:30, and I hardly ever eat this late. But earlier today, I broke my fast with that pizza and then had a protein shake. That was about 2,000 calories. I was gonna try to do a longer fast because I probably shouldn't have had the pizza, and after I had the pizza and did the protein shake, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop eating. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just gonna fast until noon the following day. I'll just do a longer fast. But laying in bed at 9 o'clock, I got really hungry, probably for the last hour, and I just kind of listened to my body and thought, you know what, I am gonna eat something, but I made a good choice. I got the Tyson blackened chicken strips, so I am gonna eat those now, and I'll still finish the day at about 2,500 calories, but you know, don't be so strict and adhere to the clock so much that you're not listening to your body as well. So I know that I needed to eat something, so I'm gonna get a little more protein in me, and I'll just start my fast a little later today, and then I'll probably only do a 16-hour and break my fast tomorrow about 1:30. So just wanted to share it with you all. Thanks. And broke my fast with some Publix chicken tenders. I do this, I have a day at work where I am getting in about 18,000 steps, and that's what this day was. So I do like to break my fast with these Publix chicken tenders. It's just a reward for a job well done. Now, that is one of the things. I do have a fairly active job. I work there 4 days a week, and I am on the go most of the time making deliveries, and I'm getting in anywhere between 14 and 18,000 steps a day. So my calorie goals do take that into account. So if I had a job where I was less active, I would probably reduce my calorie intake by 300 to 500, just kind of depending on what I'm doing. So that is something you have to take into account, is how active you are. The more active you are, the higher number of calories you can get. But I would still eat these same kinds of foods. Even if I was less active, I would just eat less of them. Had, again, some mixed nuts, and then I finished off the rest of that bag of beef jerky from earlier in the week. And the last thing I had to eat was those Tyson blackened chicken strips, which they are just amazing and absolute go-to. And started the day off with some sushi rolls. And these were absolutely delicious. And again, that's how I have a little bit of balance. You can see there I have 2 standard rolls, which is just pretty much the sushi and the rice on the outside, and then 1 house roll, which has a lot more of the tempura and some of the eel sauce. So it's that kind of balance that I'm looking for day to day. I say that I follow a 70-30 rule. So 70% of the time I'm doing good, and the other 30% is where I'm having more flexibility in my diet, both for the amount of calories that I'm eating and the kinds of foods that I'm eating. I also follow that same principle when it comes to clean versus dirty fasting, meaning whether or not I have a 0-calorie drink during my fast, and 4 or 5 days out of the week I'm having nothing but water or black coffee. And then, you know, the other few days, if I want a diet soda or something like that before I've broken my fast, I'll do that. And if you haven't already purchased shares in Publix, by this point you need to, because you'll see I am a frequent customer. I am going there all the time. It's just really convenient. I really enjoy the food, and I have my day set up so that I'm finishing all my stops. I'm always next to a Publix, so it's really easy for me and convenient to go in there. In addition to the chicken tenders, I had a bag of Boom Chicka Pop, which again, I just really enjoy this stuff, and it's fairly healthy. And to finish the day, I had 2 chicken thighs with some mozzarella cheese and asparagus. What do you want to say? Say hi to everybody. I can't see you. I like your jammies.
Thank you.
And so if you enjoyed this video, please, I'd encourage you to click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm going to leave some videos on the screen now that I'd encourage you to check out if you're interested in getting started with intermittent fasting. as well as some tips and strategies for successful long-term weight loss. I'm going to leave those on the screen now, and I'll see you over there.